Hello once again, YouTube and audience. I'm Ian D. Blackburn, and I'm asking you a question. One question that has been racking my brains for the past week. And that is, what are you building? That's right, what are you building? As we know, there are 5 colours in Magic the Gathering. That's white, blue, black, red and green. But these colours can be combined into guilds, which I'll run through right now because I've got the list here. And I'm hoping to do this in alphabetical order and not screw up, because I've screwed up before. The first one is Azorius. Now if you buy the event deck, that is a classic example of an Azorius deck. It's white, blue. It once got me to the semi-finals of a Friday Night Magic tournament, and it's good if you can alter it in your favour. The next one is a Boros deck, which is red, like my shirt, and white, which are typical Boros colours. The idea behind that is a beatdown deck whilst you're gaining life, thanks to lifelink with Dawnstrike Paladin and Hopeful Eidolon and other lifelink creatures. Dimir. Ever thought about running a black-blue deck like I have? Imagine the blue Planeswalker Jace along with Ashiok for that deck, and how they complement each other. And you can have creatures like Deathgaze Cockatrice in that deck, which has flying and death touch. You can have like Insatiable Harpy, which gives you death touch and lifelink. The options are endless for Dimir, and for Golgari, which is green and black. Remember how I said green is more to do with nature? That is like rotting nature, as I remember it, because you've got the black stuff and you've got the green stuff. The green stuff is like Brindleboar, Shredding Winds, Nylea, God of the Hunt, and everything to do with Nylea, and everything to do with Erebos from the Theros set. Also like Vraska the Unseen, the Planeswalker for Golgari. Amazing mana 7 ability if you can get it high enough and she's still alive. Gruul is your typical red and green deck, and I run a Satar deck which has 2 Planeswalkers in it, and I actually made up my very own Gruul deck, just because most of my Satar cards were red and green. The next one, alphabetically, is Izet. I-Z-Z-E-T. And that is your red and blue deck. So you've got cards like Goblin Electromancer in there, which is multicoloured but has the Izay stuff. Steam Augury, which is an instant card, which I won a few nights back to help me complete my Theros collection, which I'm now 4 away from completing. After all that, red is quick damage, so it is a guild likes to do quick damage and to mess up your library. Orzhov is next, which I nickname the chess deck because it's black and white. Yeah, with Orzhov you've got the protection of white and the sorcery of Liliana and the black deck. So that's where your Corrupt comes into play, your Grey Merchants of Asphodel, your Asphodel Wanderers. If you're running a Devotion to Black deck or Devotion to White deck, that works pretty well for an Orzhov deck. Then it's Red Cross, which is where one of my favourite abilities comes in. Unleash, where everything gets a +1/+1 from when you unleash it. So like, here are a few examples of unleash cards. Splatterthug, Red Cross Drake. That's one from each of the colours. Splatterthug being a red monster and Red Cross Drake being black. They both have Unleash, and the guild colours are red-black, so some more quick damage there, and an attempt to suck away at your 20 life. The next guild on the list is the guild I was put in when I did the guild test, Selesnya, which is green and white. So basically that is nature looking after you, white and green. So, you know, you've got your Sarah Angels, you've got, again, Brindled Boars, which are good for sacrificing, you gain 4 life. You can also throw in some Staff of the Wilds, some Staff of the Suns, which give you extra life whenever you play forests or plains, respectively, and any white or green sorcery or instants or enchantments. And last but no means least is Simic, which is green-blue, so that's nature of green and the chaos of blue. So you are looking to like have Nephelia Sea Kites in there with Flash, Horizon Chimera with Flash, you know, creatures that can be used as if they were instants, and some cards that have evolve. So if you throw in a splash of white, you can populate and evolve at the same time with running a Celestineous image. But tricolour is hard to pull off. Just ask me or Ben about pulling off a tricolour deck. The tricolour deck is for another video. So, from the rocket pit, I will say goodbye, good luck, and God bless to you all. Good night, everyone.